Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's webinar about ELDT, or entry-level driver training, and also ongoing training for students in transportation. I appreciate you all joining us today. And while we wait, just a couple of quick blurbs about myself. My name is Woody Odell, and I'm a sales development manager for Vertical Alliance Group. I've been with Vertical Alliance since 2019, and I started out in our client success department. I've also been a driver since 2014. With me today is another client success alumni and one of our top experts in all things ELDT, Leslie Smith.
Good morning, everyone. Glad to have you. We're going to start out here pretty soon, but before we start, if everyone would open their chats and include everyone, so if you have any questions during this, we can answer them. Thank you.
Good morning to Tracy Richardson and Dondi, Pamela Robertson. Good morning, everybody. We are so excited to have you guys on today. We are going to actually play you guys a short pre-recorded video on our pre-recorded video we made discussing ELDT and going into the specifics of it. Leslie, you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sorry about that, guys. I was muted and I'm sitting here talking. I came to the company in 2017, worked in Texarkana in client success, moved up as a client success lead, and ended up moving to Dallas and went into the sales department, and now I'm over all schools.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you, Woody.
No problem at all. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get the pre-recorded video we made started up for you guys. And after that, we are going to have a short demo with Leslie, where she's going to show you how easy it is to create a user in our system and assign our S-endorsement training. All right, let's get kicked off now. Welcome, everybody. Leslie and I are very excited for this conversation today because today's topic is still such a big thing in the industry right now. Today's topic is entry-level driver training, or as it's more commonly referred, ELDT. In February of 2022, the FMCSA released a new mandate for entry-level driver training requirements. It affects all new and upgraded CDL holders from that point forward, and with so much driver turnover, it's something we're all going to run into quite a bit. And because it's mandated, you must have a paper trail and you must have proof of all reporting. Okay, Leslie, what exactly is ELDT?
Entry-level driver training is required to ensure that all commercial motor vehicle drivers receive adequate training. It's a federally mandated baseline for our drivers. Who does it apply to? All new CDL holders after February 7th, 2022, and anyone pursuing an upgraded license for the first time. If your drivers already had their CDL and endorsements before February 7th, 2022, this does not apply to them. ELDT is broken down into two major sections: theory and behind the wheel training. We are going to focus our discussion today on the theory training piece. We are an approved provider under the Training Provider Registry. We offer FMCSA approved theory training for Class B and your P and S endorsements. We've done the heavy lifting for you, the research, the creation, the templating, and even reporting. The beauty of that is you don't have to create all of this content and then keep it updated over time for your team. We do it for you. When you work with a theory content provider like us, all you have to worry about is the second circle on the screen, behind the wheel training. That's the part where your drivers get real experience in the vehicle. This is where your new drivers get the hands-on experience as well.
Remember, there is no required amount of time for ELDT. You just have to cover all of the topics set forth by the FMCSA for each class or endorsement. So put down your stopwatches, right, Leslie?
Right, Woody. Although I'm happy to say we've been able to reduce the training time through our micro-learning approach, so your drivers can definitely complete this training faster while still checking off all the boxes through us. Most of our clients are able to complete the training in about 11 hours or less. So again, no time requirements. Instead, the FMCSA has established 29 training topics for Class B, 18 training topics for the passenger endorsement, and 11 training topics for the school bus endorsement. Meaning a school bus driver trainee starting from scratch will have 58 topics they will need to be trained on for the theory portion of the entry-level driver training. As I said earlier, Infinit-I only provides theory training, so I won't cover the behind-the-wheel topics in depth. But just a heads up, there are 18 training topics for Class B, 6 for passenger endorsement, and 6 for the school bus endorsement.
So, what are the training topics? I won't read through all of these, but you can see that the main sections are basic operation, safe operating procedures, advanced operating practices, vehicle systems and reporting malfunctions, non-driving activities.
Some of these topics, like pre- and post-trip inspections, are pretty robust, so we've actually broken some of them out into additional classes to make it easier for drivers to complete the training and really internalize the info. We don't want them throwing their hands up because it drags on and on. That doesn't help them, and it doesn't help you with their training process.
The passenger endorsement has 18 required topics. Pretty standard information. We'll give you a few seconds to check over it. And the S endorsement has 11 required topics. Those of you with sharp eyes will notice that the Class B, P endorsement, and S endorsement theory training requirements all have some overlap. That was intentional by the FMCSA and is actually a fantastic approach to really drive home the training. We at Infinit-I know that frequent training leads to behavioral changes, so the best approach to really ensure that your drivers understand and do what you want is through repetition. Again, the vast majority of this is pretty standard stuff, and it's meant to be. The FMCSA's goal here isn't to reinvent the wheel, just to standardize the training it takes to get behind one. So that's the 58 topics to cover, and you can certainly do this by yourself. All the requirements are available online. But why would you when we've already taken care of it?
Yes, please don't waste your time and energy when our ELDT theory packages are pre-built and ready to go, and we maintain the videos over time. If for some reason their training requirements are amended, we'll update it for you. Our internal researchers and video production specialists based in our Texarkana headquarters stay up to speed on all of these requirements so you don't have to.
Our video production team has always tried to keep it short. We pioneered microlearning, or short videos which usually run less than 6 minutes and keep the driver's attention, which reduces overall training time. ELDT training on Infinit-I can be completed in a quarter of the time with our short, to-the-point videos. ELDT videos plus over 600 other training videos are all included with Infinit-I.
No one's attention span is long these days, let alone the hours and hours it takes to complete all 58 required ELDT topics. So having ELDT broken out into short videos is key. And since we're talking about it, all of our videos are short and to the point too. With Infinit-I, you not only have access to the ELDT training videos, you also get over 600 other student transportation training videos for free. One of our clients' favorite things about using Infinit-I for ELDT is that it's self-paced. Because we're a web-based training platform with an app, drivers can complete training anytime, anywhere they have internet. Plus, it is so simple. Our IT team has really developed the platform to be easy and straightforward to use. Coaches love the mobile app because they're on the go all the time and can knock out training in between teaching, coaching, and traveling.
And it's not just simple for your drivers, it's also easy for you. We've preset the ELDT templates so you don't have to worry about accidentally misassigning anything. Even better, we document everything. One of the key things to remember is the passing score requirement of 80%. FMCSA wants CMB drivers to do more than take the training. They want drivers to understand it, so there's a passing grade requirement of 80%. There is a multiple choice quiz at the end of each video. No massive exam at the end. They're going to test as they go. Our system documents every video and quiz so that you can see at a glance how they're progressing. And you have a date and time-stamped paper trail when they finish the training. So, after all that information, how do you get the training? The short answer is to either find a training provider or become one. But this is where things can get a little more complicated. In order to monitor and regulate these new requirements, the FMCSA has created the Training Provider Registry.
Training providers for entry-level driver training must be listed on the Training Provider Registry. Yes, that includes you if you are training your driver trainees. Becoming an approved training provider requires submitting an electronic application to the training provider registry, self-certifying that you meet all ELDT requirements, affirming under penalty or perjury that you will only teach the prescribed ELDT curriculum, maintaining documentation, proving ELDT compliance in the event of an audit. Once a training provider has been accepted to the TPR, they'll be assigned a unique training provider ID number, which will appear on a driver trainee's record in the Commercial Driver License Information System.
But you really don't need to worry about it because Infinit-I is an approved training provider on the FMCSA Training Provider Registry for ELDT theory training. We are listed under our business name, Vertical Alliance Group. The beautiful thing is there's no paper chase. We handle all the reporting for you, so you don't have to.
Infinit-I can automatically transmit completed training records to the FMCSA on your behalf. ELDT completions are transmitted directly to the FMCSA TPR every 5 minutes. You may also choose to self-report and use our easy reporting feature to export the training records.
But you don't have to hassle with the reporting if you don't want to. Like we said before, our platform documents everything, and it's uploaded automatically to the TPR.
Because we like making things easy for you. The benefits of using Infinit-I are video content solutions for ELDT, ongoing, retraining, and onboarding, rock-solid documentation, and relentless client service.
Now, if this interests you even in the least, reach out to schedule a demo today. Contact Leslie Smith at 903-480-6534 or at leslie.smith@verticalag.com. That's Leslie with an IE. Now, I know you guys have a lot of questions. This is the perfect time to drop them in the chat, and Leslie and I will get you some answers. All right, guys. Now that we finished up with talking about the ELDT, we are also going to move over to have Leslie. She's going to share her screen, and she's going to give us a walkthrough of how easy it is to create a user in the system and then actually assign the S endorsement training. Are you ready, Leslie?
I sure am. Thanks, Woody.
No problem.
All right, guys. I am logging into the system as an admin. When I hit the main page, here is our dashboard page. You have two options to create a new user from here or go to the user management section. With all of these users in here, you will be assigned a CSR that will bulk upload all of these, so don't worry about having to add all of these by yourself. When you click add user, the main ones to add are the ones with the asterisks here. And you can choose any username that you want or something that you guys are currently using. You can show your password here. And I'm going to add an email and a mobile number. And if you're doing ELDT, you have to have their date of birth in here. So we're going to and then you're going to hit save. Oh, and then it told me I already have this user in place, so let's just choose another name. It will not let you duplicate things, so that was a good thing to see. Nope. Saves the user. And now you can come in and attach them to a group, a driver group, an ELDT group, and just hit them over to the side. When you go to the license section, this is most important, especially if you want us to self-report for you. Or not self-report, but actually report when they're complete. I'm going to go in and I'm going to choose the commercial driver's license CDL with state, put in the number, expiration. Just going to choose the state, permit, and school bus, and hit save. It's as simple as that. It's in there. So now you're ready to go to your assignments and create those assignments. You don't have to worry about creating these from scratch. Your CSR will make a whole bunch of templates for you. You click new assignment, you drop down your templates, and you go to your assignments. So here we are going to add Class B. Just going to add Woody's name in here so we know that he has this assignment in case we ever have to edit the assignment. I'm going to give Woody about 2 weeks to get these done. This is completely up to you how long you give them to take the training. And I'm hit next. There's my training saved in the Class B, so you don't have to worry about adding all that. And I'm going to click next past that step. And here I'm going to add my user. And then I'm going to click next. All of my notifications are set up to go out to the user via text or email. Click next and make that assignment. So now you see it pops up in my list. I'm going to click new assignment again. And now I'm going to go to the P endorsement. Add Woody's name again. Click next. All the training is saved in here. So now I'm going to go down and click next again. Click next. Next again, past the notifications and make the assignment. Click new assignment again. Lastly is the S endorsement, and we will be finished with this part. So with all of these, Woody can get this done in about 11 to 12 hours. Do it in his own time. Use the mobile app if he likes. Next again. Next. Next, and make the assignment. So now he has all this training. If I flip over here and log in as Woody, there you go. There's all of his training. And he even has a monthly training in here that was already assigned to the driver group. Does anyone have any questions?
I know we had a few questions about the replay of this video. As Colin said, that we will be offering a replay of this presentation in case you guys wish to watch it again.
Okay.
We will definitely have those out to everybody.
And Deanne, if you want me to go through this all with you, step by step with everything in the system, show you a little bit about the library and just what all this system can do from the user perspective and admin perspective, I'd be happy to run through it with you as well. It takes about 20 or 30 minutes. Anyone else?
It looks like Lydia Womack said, which info needs to match the CDL paperwork to the reporting transmission completes? Or
The name?
the reporting.
Yep, their first name, middle name, last name, and their license CDL permit information, date of birth. So when all that is done, it transmits over to the TPR smoothly. Now, if there happens to be an error, sometimes people will misspell a name or, change a letter or number somewhere in their information in the system. If that happens, just let us know. We'll update it, and 4 hours later, the new stuff will go over. So you don't have to worry about it self-reporting yourself. It will automatically go over after we correct the information.
It looks like Tracy R said, can you explain what we are seeing in the list of assignments we have made, like view and edit?
In the admin side or the user side?
Admin.
The admin? Okay. Yep. The view is if you want to view your assignment to see what is in it. click to see who your users are that are attached to your assignment. And then if you edit an assignment, you can also change the names, go and add another user to it if you wanted. So if I typed my own name in, I can go add myself to this assignment because you can have more than one person attached to assignment. The red circle with the line through it. I don't see that on my end, Tracy. It may be the size of your screen or maybe the percentage of your view. Because if I move my screen over to my small laptop, it condenses it a little bit more as well. Any more questions?
Beside the view instead. She said the red circle with the line, it's directly beside the view instead of edit.
I don't have that on my end, Woody.
Hmm.
Like I know like these ones that are in draft, if I don't want them, you can delete these and get rid of them. I believe if I have a driver, what did she say?
She said she has several people in her list. We may need to reach out directly and see exactly what's going on with that one.
Yeah.
Because it's not showing, we don't have it on ours, so it's one of those, more than likely, it's just, I think it's a sizing issue. I've had that one in the past.
Yes.
I did also see that
Dondi.
Dondi asked, I have a driver who has a CDL Class C and has been driving a school bus for 10 years. She wants to upgrade to a B. What's her next step?
So if you had our system, she would need to get a login, put her permit information in there because you'd want her to get her permit for this, and add the training for her. Once she completes this training, then you can take her and do the behind the wheel and get all that finished, transmit that information, then she'll be good to go take her full-blown test at the DMV, DPS. Different states call it different things. Okay, thank you, Tracy. Anyone else? All right, guys. If you want to send me an email, schedule some time with me, give me a call. We would go through everything. Dondi, I can give you a call as well, or shoot you an email with all my information, and you can call me and we can go through the steps that she needs to do. You're welcome.
We'll be extremely happy to help with that.
Anyone else before we sign off?
Well, if that's all we got, then we're going to sign off for now. As we said, we will there will be a replay of this available after the event ends. Thank you guys for joining us today, and you guys have a wonderful day. Anything else, Leslie?
Thank you. No, I'm good. Thank you all for joining me and taking time out of your busy days. We will talk soon.
Y'all have a great day.